I'm like, oh yeah, no. I feel played. I was played. Me. This face. This personality. Me. Played? No. I'm not leaving this without a bang. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a story time for you guys because I asked on Instagram which video did you want to see first, either my episode 3 for my entrepreneur series or a story time, and you nosy motherfucker asked for a story time, so here it is. So I want to give you guys a little background of the situationship that I was a part of. Me and this person, I'm going to name him so-and-so. Me and so-and-so started dating January of 2019. I was 19 years old and I was in a relationship with this person from January to September, and September is when this story time occurs. But before that, and within the first week, we were already arguing, already fussing, on and off. You know how situationships go. It was already a toxic situation going on already from jump. So I should have knew. There was also a lot of red flags. I'm about to tell y'all the red flags. Do not judge me because we all been there. We all had to experience some embarrassing, annoying things in life. So these are mine. His likes on Twitter, boy. And like, I wanted to see if he was still up to this. I don't know if he has a new girlfriend or whatever, but I just went on his Twitter. If you watching this, feel hype. Feel just a little bit hype. I was on your Twitter. But I went on his Twitter to see if it's still the same thing. It's the same thing. Every single like is a girl, whether it's a tweet, whether it's a picture, whether it's a video, does not matter. It was just girls, 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 and that is a warning sign. I don't care. This was a master manipulator, so he's telling me I'm insecure. Social media don't matter. Yes, it do. Yes, it does. It does. It does. It does. It does. It does. Another warning sign that I had was there was female hair, like weave hair, body wave to be specific, on the bathroom floor. And I would be like, whose hair is this? Because it's not mine. Like, oh, you know I got mad female friends, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I can't even sit here and be mad. I can only be mad at myself because I believed the stupid. Well, I didn't believe it, but I let it slide. There was also a situation where when we were on and off, he was DMing one of my friend's girlfriends. So he sent me the screenshots off of her phone, and we broke up for probably a month or two, and then I went back to his. So again, mad at myself, mad at this person right here. Since you guys can see that this person was not the best at hiding things, you're gonna see why I'm highly impressed with this story time and his time management, because I'm definitely impressed. Like, I need to give him his props. And you got a kid. I don't get it. Like, that's some superb time management, so I'll give that to him. You know, I'll give that to you. Fast forward to summer of 2019. I go to school in Georgia, as many of you know, and I live in Florida. So when school is over and it's summer break, I go back to Florida, and he lives in Georgia. Now, where he lives in Georgia is only about 30 minutes away from our school, but he has an apartment at our school. So, but for whatever reason, I do not remember, he decided to move back to his parents' house, but he was still going back to the city that we go to school at. And a big warning sign for me was there were certain times of the day where he would not answer, and then there were certain times of the day when he would start continuing to answer me back. So for example, his phone would die or he'll fall asleep around the same time in the night, and then he'll text me back, within the same time in the morning. Now, this was a warning sign for me, but it wasn't like because it was only happening here and there. It wasn't a everyday thing. I just gave up with the whole blowing up your phone. I wasn't doing none of that no more. I'm not doing that no more. I'm having fun. I'm in Florida. I'm Florida living, baby. I'm not dealing with that. When we get back to school after summer break, we were actually pretty good. We were doing really good. So I'm thinking, ooh, it's working out. So yeah, too good to be true. He wasn't really going anywhere with his life. I don't know what he's doing right now, but I'm talking for me when I was with him. He wasn't doing anything with his life. He wasn't going to school. He was looking for jobs, didn't have a job. He was no car, nothing. Like, and this is when I'm like booming in hair, doing hair. I'm like really getting popping on campus now for doing hair around this time. I'm booked every single day. I'm busy every single day. I'm in school. And I was also thinking about expanding my business, which I did. I felt like he was holding me back. I knew he was not the one at this point. We weren't really seeing eye to eye in a lot of major things in my life. So I was like writing in my journal, like, I know this is not the one for me. Universe, give me a sign. Higher power, God, Jesus, please give me a sign. Give me something to leave, because this was a person where I would be like, we're breaking up, and he'll be like, no. Yeah, I was just like over it at this point. I was over the relationship. I was genuinely over it. I would have moments where I would love the relationship. I would love him. I would love what we got going on. And the next day I would fucking hate him. And I wouldn't want to be with his ass no more. And that was happening a lot. I guess this was the sign that I was looking for. So let me go to my notes now. Fast forward to September. So it was my audition fashion show for school, because I do modeling when I'm at school. He was telling me that he couldn't come, and I was pissed off because every year is an audition fashion show. It's nothing new at all. He knew I was doing this. He knew where I was going to practices for. He knew. So he was telling me he couldn't go to the show. So I just was brushing it off like I said, I'm over his ass at this point, but I'm still with him because so before the show, I'm all done up. It's probably about 10, 11 a.m. So I'm leaving my crib, and my roommate has 2 other girls with her in the living room. So I walk out, and I'm like, oh, Jada, don't lock the top lock. So-and-so is going to come and pick something up. And then I just leave. And then remember that part. After the audition show, my roommates are like, go straight home. Don't go to so-and-so's house. Don't go to McDonald's. Don't go to Wendy's. Don't go to nothing. Go straight home. So I'm like, ooh, they gonna throw me a surprise party? Oh, I'm thinking they're about to throw me a party. I'm thinking I'm about to have so much fun. I'm thinking there's gonna be like, surprise at my door. It was a surprise, but it wasn't the one I was expecting. I don't listen to them. I go straight to so-and-so's house. I go get him, and I get flowers. He gives me flowers. So nice. Yeah. My roommate calls me, Deja, and she's like, where you at? And I'm like, oh, sorry, I went to go pick up so-and-so, but I'm coming. Yep, coming. You know, I'm coming, and I'm coming, boo. She sounded irritated after I told her that. So I'm like, damn, why are they so mad? So she's like, well, can you go to the gas station and pick up something for me? So I'm like, cool. After I hang up, he's like, wait, why don't you just take me back home? You can go to your house, get dressed, do what you have to do, run your little errands, and then just come get me so we could go and get dinner. Cool. In a regular day, I would have probably been like, no, we're not doing that. We're going home. But for whatever reason, I had no problem with that. I backed my ass up, took his ass back to his apartment, and went to mine. I go to my apartment. My roommate peeks opens the door like a little crack just so that her face could pop out. And she sees it's just me. So I'm like, I was confused. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's really a surprise party up in this. No. I walk in. It's Jada, Deja, girlfriend's friend, and girlfriend. That's their names. It looks like an interrogation room. The girlfriend was sitting down. The friend was standing up. My two roommates are standing up. I walk in. My roommate closes the door. And I'm walking in with my flowers looking like a bad, you know, just came back from my fashion show. My roommate goes, meet so-and-so's girlfriend. And I'm not talking about you. Huh? Like, I just looked at her like, I'm looking like Lil Kim and then like, what the you talking about? The mood just went down. It was not a surprise party. She's just shaking her head. And I'm like, how I know y'all? Oh, these are the two girls that was in my crib when I left. So apparently when I said so-and-so's name and I closed the door right away because I was in a rush, she asked my roommate which so-and-so, and then that's when they put two and two together. And they made folk. He was living with her in the summer. Everything is clicking. Everything is just like boom, boom, boom. He's telling me that they've been together since December. So they were together a month before we got together. So apparently I was girlfriend number 2. She's telling me that they broke up the previous Wednesday. Now, I remember the previous Wednesday very clearly. That is the day that I booked for my birthday trip. We were going to go on a vacation to Orlando. I love Orlando, so that's where we were going to go. So I think that he realized, well, if we go on a vacation, that means that we're going to be posting pictures on social media, which means that I can't have 2 girlfriends, which means I need to break up with this one. So that's what he did. She told me, this is her words, not verbatim. She told me that he took her phone, locked himself in her bathroom, deleted their thread, blocked himself, deleted every picture, deleted every message, deleted all proof, and then broke up with her after he did all of that. So then I think she realized there was something going on. Then she asked me, what time do you have class on Monday? I said, I have a 9:3-4. She's like, oh, really? Because I went to his house on Monday and I felt like a girl was there and I went at his house at 3 o'clock. My class was at 3 o'clock. I left at 2:50. Like I said, I need to give this man his props. Time management is superb, baby. It's superb. I start hysterical crying. Tears come out of my eyes. First, the tears were anger. No, I'm lying. First, the tears were sadness. I was sad. They're sad tears. Then something came over me. And then they were happy tears. I'm like, this is the sign. This is the sign. And what's crazy is that morning, I was really annoyed with him because he was telling me he couldn't come to my show. So I'm like, universe, please, just give me a sign. And they did. Shout out to you, universe. Shout out to you, higher power. Shout out to you, God. God is great. Then, after tears of joy, turns into tears of anger. And I don't even remember what this girl was telling me. I just remember anger rising and my blood was boiling. I'm like, yeah, no, yeah, it's on and popping. Mind you, I'm not mad at the girl. Never met her, never seen her, ever. There's nothing for me to be mad about. If she knew about me, that's a different story. If she knew about me, that is a different story. But she didn't, so I can't be mad at her. I'm not a bitter. I'm not insecure. I'm not down for that whole, oh, but that's my man, so I'm gonna beat you. No. What the f am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him up. Domestic violence is not cool. Don't do that. I got a lot of his and I put it in the tub and I got bleach and I poured everything on that mother. I got the PS4 headphones that I bought, broke them. That's what we do. I take off my makeup, I put on my sneakers. I don't even own that many sneakers, but I found sneakers quick, boo. Put them on, change my clothes. I'm like, yeah, let's go. We all get in my whip. I'm driving, mad, like this. And we get to his house quick. He don't live far. Get to his house. I walk out of my car first. Now, like I said, I took his ass back to his house. I know he's in there. He don't have a car. Where is he gonna go? Anyways, I see his friend outside. I'm like, oh, so-and-so inside? He like, yeah. Then he see the rest of us come out of the car. He like, nah, he not there. I think he went out to... Shut up. Shut up. Mind your business. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing. Boom, 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 boom. This dummy turned on his porch light and then turned it back off. We like, boy, we definitely know you're in there. Like, boo, 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 get out. So he finally opens the door. We was banging on that door for like 5 minutes. It was probably like 2 to 3 minutes, but it felt like an hour. I'm like, who's this? The look on his face told me everything. Everything I needed to know. Everything. Told me everything. He like, I don't know what you talking about. Talking mad. Deny. She goes crazy. Girlfriend goes crazy. Beating his ass. Boom, boom. They're fighting. I'm watching my boyfriend get beat up by his girlfriend. Yeah. They tussling, fighting. I'm just standing there like... The fight moved upstairs. When the fight moves upstairs, I'm still downstairs crying. I'm crying at this point because I'm like, what the f? You're like, why is this happening to me? I'm just like crying my eyes out. I was mad, sad, angry, everything. I'm everything, emotions everywhere, crying. And when I went and stepped outside because I was crying and there's a fight going on between my boyfriend and his girlfriend, I see someone and I have an epiphany. I see someone that supports my business to the fullest, always buys my lashes. And then I see her roommate who currently either had a hairstyle I did on her, but definitely had her hair done by me. And I'm like, look at this. There's Bunny Honeyy Butte everywhere. Bunny Honeyy Butte surrounding me. I can't be out here looking like a fool. I'm still going to end it with a bang though. But I'm not going to look like a fool to the public. So I had that epiphany. She's comforting me. And I'm like, nah. I'm ending this with a bang. So I go back up. I run upstairs. They're fighting. Still fighting. You know, I'm starting to scream. All my friends are screaming. Her friends are screaming. We all screaming. He's denying. He's telling her, you got a boyfriend. You date so-and-so. You was just with so-and-so. The friend is like, no, what you talking about? They're going back and forth. Going crazy. After that, they finally stopped fighting. I'm comforting the girlfriend. I'm like, don't let him take you there. Why are you letting him take you there? Why are you putting your hands on him? Why are you doing this? No. If you know the truth, know your truth, live in your truth. Don't let him take you there. Look at what you're doing. Like, I'm mad too, but I'm not doing none of that. No. Relax. I'm telling her, like, you need to, like, boss up. I'm giving the girlfriend advice, y'all. Look at me being grown. Love it. She goes downstairs to actually get juice to pour on his PS4, which did not happen. It did not happen. But that's what she went to go do. So I had a little break. Both of my roommates went downstairs. I look at him in his face. I said, look at me. I'm the captain now. I'm like, look at me. He looks at me. I'm like, we're done. We're broken up. We're not together anymore. We're not in a relationship. I had to make this very clear to him. Okay? Because I told you, when we broke up, he used to say no. So I'm making this very clear to him. We're done. We're not in a relationship. We're over. Everything I could think of, I'm telling him. I said, I'm gonna piss on you if you were on fire, and I should spit on you. I'm not. Then I hear my roommate downstairs, spit on that. I had to add that part because that's my favorite part of the story. Hey, Deja. Yeah, after that, left like a bad bitch. I walk outside. The whole block is outside because the door was left open. No one went inside the house and seen what was going on inside, but they could hear what was going on. So the entire block was outside. So I get in my car. I'm like, paparazzi, stop! That's exactly how I felt. Went in my car. It was a lot more that went on in that house, but just know it was just a bunch of arguing, fighting, tussling, a lot of just what in the love and hip hop is going on right now. Just think of that. So I get back to my house, I call my mom, I tell her what's going on. I'm like, is this adulting? She's like, yes. I'm like, what the f? She's like, you're gonna go through this 3 more times. I'm like, no. He did not blow up my phone right away. He waited a little 5 minutes. And his friend was calling her. Now, all this, you know Bunny is my girlfriend. You got another boyfriend. I don't even know you like that. Blah, 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 blah. His best friend is calling her phone. I took her phone. I'm like, listen, if you think that you gonna do so, whoop, whoop, boop, boop. No, it's not happening. It's not going on. None of that. We're done. No, none of that. I'm on her phone. I look at it. It's the same contact name I have him under my phone. I'm like, you would think this is my phone, mother. It's the same damn contact. And you telling me you don't know. Get the fuck. Boop. Bye. After that phone call with his best friend, that's when I really knew he was lying. Like, I knew he was lying, but now he's really lying. He starts telling me how he's crazy now. I don't know who he thought he was, but he knew I wasn't the one. Because he did not do half, not even 1/3, not even 1/4, not even 0.5% of what she was claiming that he does to her. She said he broke into her house and sent, and I believed it because he really loved juice. And she said that he broke into her house and took her juice and sent her a picture. And I believe that. I believe it. He threw a rock at her car because they were in an argument and she drove away. He's done this, this, and that. I'm like, to you. To you. Not to me. He never. We just used to argue. That's it. He never destroyed nothing. He never put his hands on me. He never did none of that. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. Zilp. Zip. Zilch. Nothing. He did nothing. None of that. So I'm like, damn, like, I knew he was a little cuckoo, but now he's really cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like, that's crazy. After that, you know, he was blowing up my phone. I do not believe I answered him that night. Took my ass to sleep. My best friends, aka my roommates, they gave me my favorite snacks. They comforted me that entire day. They are the best. Shout out to you, Deja and Jada. I love y'all. They just knew. They just know. They just know me. The next day, I took all his stuff, put it in a bin, dropped it off. I have a picture. I'll insert it here. Me and that girl did not fight. We do not have any problems. Like I said, I didn't know her. What the f am I gonna do? I'm not a dummy. Yeah. You know, he was trying to get me back. No, not happening. I was asking for this. I was praying. You know how when people pray for someone? I was praying to get rid of you. And it worked. No offense. So after that, my life just blossomed. BHB started selling lashes. I was booked from September to now. It was just crazy. Like, everything was just falling into place like I knew it was. I knew this person was holding me back. I knew this person was taking me from my full potential. And it just confirmed everything that I felt. Everything was correct. And if I didn't expand my business, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. So everything worked out. I really want to thank him genuinely. Like, I'm not even being sarcastic. I'm not even trying to be funny. I want to thank him for real because he really taught me a lesson. I really needed to go through something like this, I think, in my life, because I have stories. Trust me, I have stories about relationships for days. I will definitely give y'all more story times if you like this one. Because this one probably isn't even the craziest one. It's up there, but there's more. Yeah, I really needed this lesson though. This one for real. Because it showed me how you could be with someone every day. You can love someone and they can still treat you like this big. They can still step out. They can still have a whole other relationship, live two lives, and you would never know. Like, it blew my mind. Like, it was crazy. And this is all that I know. Who knows who else he was messing with? I don't know. I don't mess with cheating because I think of it deeper. I think of it as you're trying to mess with my health. You're doing stuff with other people and then you're gonna do stuff with me. You don't give a fuck about my health. And that's point blank period. Because if you can do that, you can get something, give me something, no, that's how shit gets started. And you don't fuck with me like that because you wouldn't do that. That's what I think when I see cheating. I'm clean, nothing happened. I was scared, but nothing happened. I do want to genuinely say thank you, so and so. Thank you so much. Because I needed that for real. Also, it also taught me that your best friends and best friends and brothers, they're not your friends. They are not. There's no way in hell he did that alone. There's no way in hell his friends didn't stick up for him. There's no way in hell that his friends didn't, you know, give me a story saying that he was somewhere, but in reality he's really with someone else. Like, they're not your friends unless you're married. Then they're probably your friends. But other than that, no. They're most likely not your friends. They're definitely helping him. Because that's where their loyalty lies. I expect that. That was the story time of when I came home to my boyfriend's girlfriend waiting for me in my house. That just sounds crazy. It is crazy. It's crazy. But I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Like I said, I have plenty of story times. If you want to know, if you want to hear them, let me know. I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, social distance, quarantine, follow your rules. And I really hope you guys really enjoyed this. Because I'm a little bit, no, I'm not embarrassed at all. Like I said, this was a lesson and I learned. So no regrets, no regrets. So yeah, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.